Hello everybody. This reading is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You could be watching this for, our cross watching. And that's okay too, but I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like I got like all the freaking energy just like sucked right out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Taurus season's been doing, but I'm just like tired. I feel good though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel loving and connected. Like, really diving into my own feels. Anything I say or anything that happens during this video can resonate with you in one way, shape, or form. So, let me get my sage lit here. I gotta cleanse my cards a little bit. Cleanse the space. Alright. Are you okay? Being silly? Give me patience here for 1 second. Alright, Taurus. Happy birthday, by the way. Yeah? Say happy birthday. You can go ahead and fast forward this part. I just like to make sure all my stuff's set up. You guys are the first reading I'm doing today, so. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's get into it. That's weird. Okay, so it's like popping up in my head. I'm trying to like find the words to describe it, so I'm just gonna kind of like tell you what I saw. I seen like someone rearranging their house, like cleaning out their house, rearranging it, kind of painting the walls, but like they're putting their furniture in like the complete opposite places of like what it used to be for like a complete change, a difference. But like this might resonate with like maybe one person, I don't know, but like I felt like someone who was separating, like, or separated from a person, or like someone inherited this house or whatever, and they wanted like the rooms to look nothing like how they used to, so they didn't have to like think about a person or like a messed up situation that happened with the house. For example, okay, like even when I got this house used to be not in the best condition. When I walked into it, it was very, very gross. But we fixed it up, obviously. We fixed it up, but I remember I moved all the furniture so it looked nothing like how it did when we got here. Painted all the walls, like made it look completely different. Took the door down. Because why should there be a door in the kitchen? I don't know. But anyways, I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did. It's like cleansing or like just moving around a space so it just doesn't resemble something else. You guys just could be doing that with like the home or just in your life in general, so it doesn't remind you of something else. Okay, that's beautiful. You got that friendship vibe coming through. Friendships. Wanting that closeness with people. You guys could be, and I know this is going to be for like a lot of people in general, okay? But everyone's getting called to their soul tribe or called back to their soul tribe. So people that you've distanced yourself from, the ones who you felt the most like real around, like they know every part of you. Like you could not talk to these people for freaking months, years, and then you can just call them up and it's like, fine, like, hey, I know we haven't talked in so long, but then you guys like meet up and it's like okay, Like, my friend was saying this to me the other night, actually, Lexi. And then she got me this cup. It's beautiful, sentimental. I love her. But we've known each other for years, right? But for example, like, it's one of those friends or those group of people that you change throughout your life, and you could grow apart and you can grow closer to one another. But, like, your essence never changes. Like, your essence never changes. That connection never dissipates or separates. And you guys always connect, but you just learn more shit as you get older, right? So, like, you are all the wiser. You just become wiser. Like where you started off with, like, these people or this person. Maybe, you know, you were younger, obviously, and then there was, like, immaturity there. And you could be your shadow self, and this person, these people know the darkest, all of your wounds, everything that you've went through. They know all your crushes' names, right? You know, like, it's the progression of life. And it's like you and these people grew together and maybe have distanced a little while, but always came back around, which is a beautiful thing. So that showing up as being reconnected, and these people could be family members. When I say soul tribe, you know, family members, the people we consider as family, the ones who are close to our heart, our best friends, even just our regular friends, but you've done so much with them and you feel comfortable. Like, these group of people, they feel like home to you. You're going to be aligning back up with those people. Hold on 1 second, please. See, this is what I'm talking about. I went to go pause the video to find my freaking vape, and it was sitting next to me the entire time. It's like, these people don't ever stray far from you, do they? The ones that you thought were lost or that you're never going to reconnect with. And those are soulmates, and we have them down the line throughout our whole life. Some of them are family, some of them are people we met, but all these people have this consistency of, like, soulmate, you know? I hope I'm communicating that right. I really do. Alright, Taurus, let's get out 3 cards for you. Two cups, I like that. Okay, hold on. For Taurus. Why does this person keep popping up? Oh, here they are again. It's interesting because even, like, the 7 of Swords keeps popping up for, like, the past 2 weeks. I don't know. But this person, like, every time I get them, but we'll see how they come up through yours. It's like, see, here's that friendship again. See, I knew I should have focused, you know. The people that feel like home, right? I know, I just got into it. But, like, the people that feel like home, I feel like you are reconnecting with your soul tribe, your soul family, okay? The people who've seen you at your darkest, right? And also seen you at your best. Who've been through a lot of phases of life with you, or big phases, big chapters of life with you, so they know you and they feel good to you. Like, you learned something with them, you experienced some part of your life with these people. It's almost like there's this reconnection going on. Okay, this is exactly what's happening. So hopefully you guys have stayed with me this far. But there's this reconnection that's going on. This regatheration. I know that's not a word, but... So you're picking up, like, you're reconnecting, you're celebrating, reuniting. That's the word I was looking for. You're reuniting with your soul tribe, with your family, right? Okay? But there's someone here that does indeed belong in this soul tribe, but I feel like they are more of a love connection. And they don't feel like they're being let back in. Not intentionally. There could have been something that happened between you and this person here. Okay, obviously that made a distance. It maybe wasn't, because let's not lie, okay? Like, this is still coming up as a 7 of Swords. This person could have been deceiving or ghosted you in some way, or their actions weren't all that they could have been. But they're still very significant, and, like, whether y'all like it or not, like, you did experience life with them, and they do mean something to you, or else they wouldn't be showing up, and you mean something to this person, or else they wouldn't be trying to creep back in, okay? So it's like you're connecting with multiple people, yes, but probably one person in particular, and this is a friend, okay, or a group of people that maybe you haven't seen them in a long time. You are reconnecting with this group of people, and someone feels very iced out, but like they feel like they belong in that circle with you, okay? They feel like they are your soul tribe, because look how freaking precious this is, honestly. If I can get it right. Look how beautiful. So here we have the Seven of Swords. This is that person, and they're trying not to like be noticed or seen. You know, they got their hood up, and like, I don't feel like they're out to get you. I know usually everyone has like a really bad interpretation on the Seven of Swords, but dude, this person has been popping up so much for people's readings, and they always have good intentions. Like, look what's behind him or her. The Two of Cups. They just want to reconnect with you too. There was maybe some kind of a separation, and now they see you in that group again, and they're like, well, I'm not in that group. Maybe, you know, you and this person, like, they were associated with that group or these people too at one point of time. So it's like, now that you're like connecting with them, they also want to be a part of that because they feel very left out. That's like kind of sweet, actually. Yeah, Six of Pentacles at the bottom. They want to harmonize things, you know? They want to harmonize things. And honestly, I feel like they've been trying to manifest you back. Whoever this person is. But there's love behind it. I don't feel any like cruel intentions here, which is a great movie. If you guys have not seen that movie, I love it. They don't have any cruel intentions here. I do feel like they've been trying to manifest at least like seeing you, or you being pulled back into the group in one way, shape, or form, or the family situation, whatever it is. This person genuinely misses you, but the only thing I don't like is, like, why wouldn't they be straight up about that? Like, why do they feel the need to be sneaky, you know? If they wanted to talk to you or hang out with you, like, they should have been an adult, you know, been mature enough to actually send you a text message or a phone call, or even, you know, a hey, like, how is life going? I hope everything's okay. That would be the right thing to do, but for some reason this person feels like they can't, or it's not appropriate in whatever way, and that's the only thing I'm not liking about that Seven of Swords. Like I said, I don't feel like they have the nastiest intentions. I genuinely do feel like they want to like pick up where things left off, and this does feel very friendly, like a social setting. And now that you're back and you're hanging out with this group of people, or even this particular person, they're like, I want that too. Like, I want us to like reconnect. Okay? And they've been manifesting it and actually kind of waiting around for you to show up. I mean, the like right underneath this person, we have the Three of Wands. Someone was waiting for the right moment. Someone was waiting for some kind of change, but I feel like someone was waiting for you to show your face around the situation. Someone's been waiting for you to reappear after maybe even some time of silence. And they're just waiting. And I love how this is like waiting for the right wave to come in, you know, like they're patient. They're looking out there and they're waiting for this moment, this change, okay? The wave to take action. And they've been wanting this, and they've been trying to manifest you, right? At least back into their life. But it's interesting enough because the Devil is under the Two of Cups. The Devil's not all that bad. The Devil does make us a little like oppressed, obviously. Where it's almost like just an energy that comes in and it's freaking heavy. But the good thing is that it's heavy and it makes us kind of actually look more into our shadow side. So do a little bit of introspection when we choose not to look at something. Okay, when we choose not to embrace that shadowy side of us, you know, the immature side, or the side that gets, you know, a little kind of obsessive with people, or hyper-focus is a better word. I know people don't like the word obsessive, but I mean, at one point, I feel like we've all kind of done that. Not stalking people outside their windows, but a heavy thinking of someone, and that's just something we got to accept, okay? Like, if that's an aspect of yourself, then that is one thing you have to embrace and love. But like, you know what, yeah, I get a little crazy with people sometimes. Like, you know, it happens. It just feels really intense. I don't know. What's the difference of, you know, saying that or calling something spiritual? I'm sorry, but it's something I had to learn personally. Like, hey, I've done it, you know, like, I've done that. But it comes in and it's heavy and it feels like it's got some kind of like grip over you that it's hard to shake, right? And it's like, you don't want to be in the devilly energy, but you have to pull yourself out of it at some point. It's just like a reoccurring, like nagging, like in your head, heavy energy, okay? But this person, and it's coming up for them with this Two of Cups. Honestly, since it's under the Two of Cups, this could have been a feeling for both of you where it's like that cord that connects you and a person still exists. So it's like asking the questions now of why does this still exist? What is it, right? Why does this person, why does this situation continuously pop up in my mental space, you know, in my mentee, or my psyche, my mentee. Why does it pop up in my psyche? Why does it always, and it always comes through when you're doing really well, like, too, and you, like, start to feel it a little bit, and you're like, here we go. You kind of pull away from people, it's that devilly energy, but I don't feel like the devil's all that bad, because it actually forces us to look at those kind of things. It makes us look at the shadow self, but if you embrace it, if you're like, you know, I suck, or I'm like, blah, 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 then it's going to affect you pretty bad. But if you're embracing it and you're like, you know what, I do have a dark side too, I'm going to love it as well, then it won't be so bad for you. And then all of a sudden, once you do that, the energy kind of shifts. You got to love both aspects of yourself. We all have them. So it looks like this person especially has went through that. They probably went through a phase where they couldn't stop thinking about you. They couldn't stop wondering when you're going to come in or if you're going to approach them or reach out to them. So they felt the need to be kind of like hush about it, or like they didn't want anyone to know that they were having these thoughts. They didn't want you to know that they're... But it's interesting how there's like a reconnection going on here, though, you know? Because all that energy... Because there's, you know, there's emotion there, too, with the devil. Yes, we consistently think about a person, place, or thing, but when the Two of Cups are here and the intentions are good and you genuinely just want to connect with someone because either you miss them or you felt like you didn't get that chance to be either authentic with them or share the experience that you wanted to share with them, you just genuinely miss them, like they're holding hands. That's very intimate. That's like, I want to get to know you more, right? Holding hands could be significant for someone, by the way. And then it's like, boom, here you are, you manifest. And you're like back around, you're back hanging out with these people or a person. It's like this small group. And they're like, oh my God. And they feel the need to kind of tiptoe their way back in. Let's see why, though. I want to see why they feel the need to tiptoe back in, like why they just can't approach you, or, you know, what are they shameful of? Like, what are they feeling insecure about? An ending, see? I think they did cause you some kind of pain. Something ended. Honestly, though, maybe for some of you, the reason why you left this group situation maybe even was because of this person in one way, shape, or form. And that's why they feel like they have to keep their face hidden because, you know, that's pretty sad. Honestly, that's kind of heavy, guys. And that's why they feel like they have to keep themselves hidden, and that they would, it's like they don't feel accepted back into like this group, even though these could be like this person's friends too, or something like that, but it just, there's an ending and it was painful with the Ten of Swords, and they feel it, you know, and they know you feel it. It's like, ooh, they hurt you in some way. They hurt you in some way. That makes sense. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Okay, yeah, because this doesn't really focus too much on you. I mean, the friendship thing's there for sure. The friendship thing's there for sure. Hi, honey. Why do you guys spoon? So what else? Okay, thank you. After a time of quietness. You know what's interesting, because I do feel like this is what happened, at least with you, is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords it's a person who just kind of needs a break from a situation, either of overthinking or becoming too emotionally invested. Okay, too emotionally involved, because, I mean, this girl here is, like, sitting by herself, she's all beat up, she's got dirt all over her, you know, it was pretty heavy, right? She was through a lot, like, she did a lot, and now she needs some time to just think, okay? To pull away from the group, right? I'm saying, like, that's what I feel like it was, to pull away from the group, get out of a situation really quick, take your emotions out of the situation and look at things logically for a minute. This person sits there and they meditate. They find their own answers, the thing that is logical and makes sense. And eventually they can put their emotions back into it, but they just need a little bit of time for themselves. So there was probably some distance away from this group of people, or for sure this person, okay, where there was maybe no communication because you didn't want your feelings to get involved. You didn't want your feelings to get hurt. You don't want anyone else to get hurt. So you just needed to take a moment to yourself to kind of recoup, to heal, and get your own answers, you know, about the situation too. I know it's interesting because once we, like, pull ourselves away from things... Why did that pop up on my phone? That's very interesting. I was listening to Breaking Benjamin all night. Because I was just in that vibe, I don't know. I just wanted to feel. But, it just popped back up on my phone. Anyways, listen to Breaking Benjamin. Dude, if you need to, like, purge some emotional stuff out, Breaking Benjamin is the way to go. Alright, I want to get to know a little bit about this person, because this seems like a little bit, yeah, of, like, past energies. Ooh, they've been patiently waiting. Because they feel like they missed out on an opportunity. I tell you guys, like, dude, I fix all my cards before I start to make sure they're upright, because I don't like really reading reversals. So when the reversals do come out, I just know I should take them because I fixed them. Like, there's no reason they should be in there. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups in the reverse, which is fantastic. You know, because, like, usually that talks about, like, rejection and boredom and passing up an opportunity that honestly could potentially be, like, good for us. But when it's in reverse, it's almost like missing an opportunity. Like, it's something that's already passed. Like, someone turned something down and then they realize that, like, oh, you know, crap, that was a good thing, you know? Maybe it took this person a while to kind of see that, but they never really gave up. I like this Seven of Pentacles because it doesn't seem like a waste of time, okay? Like, he's patient, okay? That's probably like a bonsai tree or something. They take forever to grow, and they need a lot of persistence and patience. But, like, I like how the pentacles are at the bottom, and they're, like, healthy, right? Those are the things, the roots, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the past here. Those are all, like, the memories and stuff. And everything that you've learned and grew out of it. You know, they're still keeping something alive here. To its core. And I like how this reading's not, like, totally saturated in love either. It's a very practical, grounded reading. It's not, like, it's not super passionate, like, based, where it's like, ooh, like, baby, I want you. And it's not, like, over emotional or nothing. And it's not detached. It's perfect. It's really, it feels very grounded and practical and real, like authentic. You know, like, okay, like, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I've learned. This is what I want to do. Now that, you know, this person's manifested back into, like, this space, here's my time to shine, and I can apply what I've learned. I know what happened in the past, and I learned something off of it, and I genuinely want to come back, and I just want to connect in a nice way. See, I like that. It feels nice. Alright, but I want to know a little bit. Okay, so what's going on in the future with this then? Like, what's going to manifest from this situation? Of course, we have the Six of... Oh, see? I knew I should have... Okay. So literally what I was just talking about, and I like this interpretation of like the Six of Cups, because yeah, I mean, this is always like someone living in nostalgia, which is still very true with this card. It's like memory lane hits us, right? So memory lane, right? But I like the progression here. Because remember at the beginning when I was talking about like this immaturity thing? I feel like this is where you and this person, or maybe this group, knew each other in the younger days. Look, you know, maybe you guys weren't super loyal yet. Maybe you guys didn't know how to communicate properly. You guys were just like innocent at this time. But then this quietness or this long period came, and now look. Everyone's older. Everyone's more mature. They know a little bit more about life. They know a little bit more about their emotions. Or what true, like, how you actually should be loyal. Like, what that really does mean is showing up for people, not playing games like a kid. So there's definitely some progression here, some maturity, some aging up, some leveling up, as you will. Okay? But someone's refusing to see it. Oh my god, Taurus, what the heck? Okay. So, yeah, I feel like this person, even though they just still came off as the Seven of Swords, like, okay, so, like, yeah, nostalgia, someone's been living in nostalgia. There was some leveling up going on, some maturity. It's been a long time since you've seen a person, people. But for whatever reason, you're choosing to blindfold yourself to this person. Okay, like, look at this. And, like, how amazing they are kind of thing. Like, how much they've grown. Maybe this person has aged like fine wine, right? But you are choosing not to look at them. Like, you're choosing not to look in their direction. And the reason for it, honestly, you know, it's like you're there, you're present, but you're choosing not to look at them. Why? Because you don't want emotions to get involved. Because they probably still do spark something within you, don't they? You know? Look how that lines up. Here they are. Person could have a dog, I don't know. Here they are, and you're facing in their direction. You could feel them, right? You know, but you're choosing to keep that blindfold on and not truly see them. Because you don't want to fall in love, or you don't want to regain some feelings, some emotion. Maybe you don't want to forgive quite yet. I don't know. So you're holding to yourself. I love this Page of Pentacles. This is you. You're holding up. You have self-worth, self-love. You're maintaining your position, staying grounded. Keeping a meditative state, a realistic state about this person. This is like your self-worth and everything you have to offer. And it's interesting because it's like, you don't want to like look in their direction because there's love there, but how beautiful though is that? Like, yeah, you may be blindfolded to this situation. You may not want to look at them because you know they're going to expose some kind of feelings, but instead you're taking a very grounded, friendlier approach where you're not trying to allow yourself to be swept away, probably because you need some kind of actions. Oh my gosh, and look, there they are. Look at the loyalty there. This person probably matured a lot. And you know this. With the Ace of Swords. Alright, so let's get one more card. I just want to see how they're going to be feeling about you. I feel like they feel like you kind of hate them a little bit. That's like the vibe I'm getting, because I asked how they felt about you kind of over on their side, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, this might hurt this person. You choosing either not to talk to them or really acknowledge them, like treating them kind of like a ghost a little bit. So honestly, do your own thing, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, I know it could spark some kind of feeling, but maybe if you took more of this approach and just be friendly with someone and be open and just kind of be your authentic self, you know, who cares? Because I feel like if you do this and you're choosing not to look, not to talk to them or whatever, because, you know, it's gonna put them in a state of Nine of Swords, dude. Like, that's like See, there's the Breaking Benjamin thing again. Dear Agony. That's like the best album. That's like my favorite album. Dear Agony. Or it's like, damn. Like, why don't they want to... But they do know why you don't want to talk to them or why you don't want to acknowledge them, because the Five of Cups is here, but interestingly enough, it's in reverse. You know, when it's upright, it's looking at the past and being regretful and actually genuinely missing someone, but it's being regretful and really not only paying attention to, like, the sadness that other people put you through, but the sadness you put yourself through. It's like a self-sabotage thing, and this is how this person kind of sees it. You know, where maybe they did reminisce of the past and they have some regrets. They feel bad about some shit that they did or maybe said, I don't know, or didn't do or say. So they know that's what it is. So it's like when, like, they're in your presence and they can feel that, you know? It's giving them anxiety a little bit. And they're like, shit, like, this person doesn't even want to talk to me. But yet we, at one point in time, we're really good friends. And this don't have to be a love situation either. Place this however it resonates with you. Because this one's like deep. But, I mean, honestly, though, Taurus, there's a way you can, like, flip-flop this around, because just take the blindfold off. Like, at least acknowledge somebody. Because whether you like it or not, this person was a part of your life, you know, in one way, shape, or form. And they did genuinely care. And they still do. They still want to reconnect. Remember, that's their intentions, man, the Two of Cups. They want to reconnect and get to maybe even know the new you. I don't know. Right? So anyways, but I'll leave that with you, as, you know, to do with you with what you will, if that makes sense. Okay. This is a really good one. Highly recommend all zodiac signs to watch this one. When in doubt, hear them out. Alright, anyways. Let's get the Pure Magic Oracle for you. That was fast. I love the picture on this one. Sylphs. I can never pronounce this one. Alright, it's the number 14. Peace, agent of change, impact, and importance. Alright, let's read this for you real quick for your advice. Oh man, that's a long one. That's okay. Someone just really needed the message, I guess. Almost there. Alright, Sylphs. Number 14. 14 can have some significance to you. Could be someone's birthday, 2014, anything like that. Okay. Okay, let me get close because I can't see without my glasses. Alright, Sylphs have come to speak to you and offer their magic and purity and wisdom for you to claim and use. You have been chosen to stand with the magical beings and fight and offer your own magic to create change in the environment you reside within. Both magically and automatically, air is precious and our energy impacts it in ways we cannot fully imagine. Do you know how to purify your atmosphere of your home or land? Now is the time to pay attention. Be mindful of energetic waste and debris. And ask yourself if you are contributing to the toxicities or working to eradicate it. Be mindful of your ego footprint and take steps to lessen the impact of your daily pollution. Do not wait until the air becomes too thick and dangerous to breathe. Follow the calling now and see to it you become part of the... I feel like this is kind of more like metaphors. I don't know. Okay, see to it that you become part of the revolution of change and shift the world into a cleaner, better state than when we arrived. Sylphs also impart a message to be clear with intent and virtue in action, thought and presence, Begin to diffuse stagnant debris and learn to treat all environments with respect and care. Everything is alive in vibration, and thus we must respect to their presence and harmony. I don't know. I more so feel like that's have love and forgiveness and just be open. Clear out all debris, clear out all nasty shit from the past and start anew. But that's just me. Anyways, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, let me know. What are you doing? Anyways, I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.